Overwatch, the 10-year anniversary event is so scuffed. Hey guys, welcome to the channel of Absolute Quality. Today, I'm making a video I don't normally make. It's emotionally charged. I'm a little sad, and unfortunately, it's about a game that I normally am on the train of Overwatch can do no wrong. you know, I've been in that mindset for so long because Overwatch can do no wrong. If I just think that, then the game is always playable. I'm always having fun and I'm always just vibing. However, today is a different day and it comes with some trials and tribulations, I suppose you could say, from yesterday, from this last weekend. And this last weekend, to date this video, is being the third week of the anniversary event. The event ends tomorrow. I believe it's Monday, so yeah. So we've got a little over 24 hours left for the day, because it is currently 6:30 in the morning that I'm making this video. That's how emotional I am right now, is that I'm making this at 6:30 in the morning because I just had to tell somebody. Somebody's got to know the pain that I'm going through, or at least experiencing the same pain. But I need to paint you guys a picture. I need to give you a story of what occurred this past weekend. So I'll lay it out for you. Actually, I'll give you a little context into the beginning. So if we look at my anniversary week 1, right? I completed all of the challenges aside from Overwatch Classic of 2016. I hate Overwatch 2016. It's a horrible game mode. I'm so glad the game has evolved into what it has. I hate old Classic 2016. I can't play it. I won't play it. I refuse to. So yeah, I kind of just left those challenges be, and it looks like I only completed the challenges that were required really just in that week. I don't think there were any, there probably were the repeating quest lines that they've got, but I didn't really do any. So I kind of just did the bare minimum week 1. Week 2, I went on vacation and I was gone basically all week. I got back and I think I had just Sunday and Monday to really actually just play the game. So I did play the game quite a bit on Sunday though. Sunday and Monday was the holiday weekend. Played a lot, had a good time. I completed 6 of the repeating quests, and I did basically everything else except for the mystery showdown. I'm not a big arcade guy. I'm not. Arcade Overwatch just doesn't trip any triggers in my brain for dopamine. They're just not fun. I don't like playing them, and I refuse to play them. So I tried. Okay, I tried playing Mystery Showdown. I logged in, and then I picked a damage and a support, and it was the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. So, didn't do it anymore. I kind of just moved on. Now, on to the meat and potatoes. Anniversary event, week 3. So, like I said, I returned from vacation at the very end of week 2, so I had all of week 3. However, I wasn't just playing Overwatch all week, okay? I have an actual life. I can't just play Overwatch all week. I wish I could, but I can't. So, I completed challenges here and there, every single day, and I actually did the Overwatch 2020 Classic, which was a nightmare to say the least. I absolutely hate that game mode. I hate the classics, all right? I don't care if your Doomfist is back, okay? Okay? Doomfist players, I don't care if your guy is back. I don't care. I hate him. I hate him so much. I don't like Doomfist at all. I don't play him. I've got 6 hours collectively on a lifetime of games. On lifetime hours on any hero, I have 6 with him. The only reason I've ever played him is because of mystery heroes, or when it accidentally auto selects for me in Stadium and I'm away from keyboard and it picks Doomfist. I've never picked that guy intentionally. So guys, I don't care if your Doomfist guy is back. I don't care. The classic modes need to disappear, and they never need to surface again. They need to go so far down a hole that they can never find light again. But I did play those games on this section. So I'll paint you the picture for this last weekend. Saturday, I do a lot of IRL stuff. I'm doing some normal stuff outside. I'm doing maybe some chores. I'm doing some other stuff. I play the game enough. I actually played the game enough to complete all of the actual just complete the game challenges. So like the regular complete the game challenges in here. So, you know, the Shimada Bros, Toki and the Club, Old Soldiers, Sus Ratus, if I said that right, Nuts and Bolts. I did them all. I got 20 games, you know. It was easy. It was easy on Saturday. Then I was just kind of playing more games and just completing the Decennium Contributor and the repeating quest line, just completing 10 games. And I was just kind of playing Stadium Quick Play for the most part. And so I completed a few here and there that week, that day, and then the day kind of ended, and I was watching Overwatch World Cup while I was playing, so I had some background noise, some stuff to do. Then Sunday rolls around. Sunday. I wake up, I put some pulled pork on the smoker. You know, I did that last night. I prepped it. It was in the fridge. It was brining. I pulled that out. I got it put in the smoker. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm doing that. All right, I get that in there. 9 o'clock rolls around. I've got coffee in my hand. I sit down at my gaming desk, ready for hell. Okay? At this point, I am pretty far away from completing the challenge. I need to complete a lot of games today. Like upwards of probably 70 or something. It was a lot of games. So I was like, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's play. Let's play the damn game. All right? Let's load into Quick Play Stadium and let's do it. But then I realized, crap. I need to play those I need to do those 3 easy challenges. Even though they're mentally draining, I need to do the Classic 2020. So in the morning, I played the Classic 2020 support, damage, and tank. I got those 3 completed painfully, might I add. I'm gonna bring out the painfully, okay? There were times where I just kind of let the game end, okay? I may be thrown into the ring for throwing allegations in a couple of those games, okay? You could probably say, this guy's not trying. This guy's not doing much. This guy just fell off the map. For no reason. Looks like he just walked off. Yeah. So I did that, and they were done. So 3 challenges done. And while I was doing those, I was actually still completing some Decennium contributors because I needed to complete 15 of those games. And, you know, I won enough that I think I ended up completing 2 of the other quests at the same time. So I completed 5 quests in the morning. The afternoon hit, and I kind of just started to do some IRL stuff. I was just watching some stuff, hanging out with the wife, and it ended up getting to about 5 o'clock, because that's when I pulled off the smoked pork. So I pulled the pork off the smoker, pulled that up, and had eaten, and I was like, okay, it's around 5:30. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna get that stupid name tag if it kills me. Okay? The only reason I'm doing this is for that name tag. Okay? It's for that. So I grind. And I'm grinding. I'm playing stadium game after stadium game after stadium game. Because if you don't know, stadium doubles the progress for completed game challenges. So if you need to complete games, Stadium grants double progress because it supposedly takes longer. However, a regular quick play match of Stadium, if you can 3-0 somebody or get 3-0'd yourself, it's about as fast as an actual quick play game is. So you can, if you 3-0 somebody, that's 4 points in the same amount of time it would have taken you to play one quick play game. Or if you lose, it's like winning an actual quick play game because you still get 2 points. So you still progress pretty quickly through it, which is really nice and easy. So basically that's what I did. I just played Quick Play Stadium all day, and I was playing a lot of tank early in the morning because I clicked the all because I was like, I just need games fast, and I just was playing tank, so I was playing like Reinhardt predominantly the entire time because Reinhardt is the best tank that I play, and he's in Stadium, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna play comfort and I'm just gonna do this, and I was having a good time. I was channeling my inner Colin at the moment. Never be as good as Colin. I wish I could, but I was channeling it after seeing some of his videos on Reinhardt. I ended up getting a lot of challenges done, like a lot. I ended up closing out at midnight. So I played it was like 5:30 to midnight, so a little over 6 hours. I just kind of grinded, sat down, and I did the game. I did this. I was like, you know what? I'm getting that name tag, you know, so help me. I'm not leaving this game until I get it. Well, I was going to. I had a plan. So the plan was, I needed 10 challenges. 10. So I needed to play 50 games of Quick Play Stadium at a maximum. So that was losing every single one. Obviously that doesn't happen. So I was like, okay, if I lose every single game of Quick Play, I need to play 50 of these games. So I need to at least play 25 games tonight. So I ended up playing 22, actually. I played 22 games, and I actually completed 6 challenges. So I needed 10. I completed 6 in 22 games. So I'm well on pace. I was winning left and right like nobody's business. It was great. Like, there was one, because I was writing them down because I was like, I just want to know, like, offhand. And so when I was on the 4th challenge, I won 3 straight. I got 4, 4, and 4. But unfortunately, that 4th one on the end doesn't actually give you rollover. It just ends the challenge. But regardless, actually went really well because I was cruising through. So midnight rolls around. I've completed 6 of these challenges. I'm on a high. All right, I'm on a high because I have 44 out of 48 challenges done for this name tag, and all I need to do is come back tomorrow and play more. Wrong. So very wrong. The challenge isn't there. Normally, as I was playing last night, there were 4 challenges at the top. There was the base loot box, the epic loot box, and the legendary loot box. And then it was the Decennium contributor repeating quest that kept repeating there, and then everything below was green. But I suppose after 20 times of completing this challenge, it said no more. And it's done. And I can't do it anymore. So I'm at 44 out of 48 for the name tag. And I can't get it. If I maybe do the math, these legendary loot boxes, if these challenges actually like count as challenges towards that, I'll be at 47. That would be even worse because I'm 1 away. So not completing enough challenges in the early days has locked me out of the table flip. I'm locked out of the table flip. It's not fair. Okay, Overwatch. It's not. Okay? This table flip emoji player title is probably the only player title I've ever cared about, except for my Treasure Goblin one, which I am notorious for keeping on. I haven't taken that off since I've been a Treasure Goblin since like season 4. I think it was season 4 was that fun little like medieval type challenge season, medieval type season where they had like a little storybook, and Tracer got the mythic, and you know, I've had the Treasure Goblin title for so long, and I finally found something that I was like, you know what? I think I might change my player title. this might be it. This might be the thing that I want. So I go to change it. So I want to go to change it, and I go play all these games, and then I realize that, hey, you can't even do it because you didn't play classic Overwatch. And because you did it, you're locked out because those game modes are gone. The game modes are gone. I can't even do it. Like, I'm locked out, and I'm depressed and sad. My day's ruined, and I spent the entire weekend completing 20 Decennium challenges. This weekend, I completed at least 50 games of Quick Play. Quick Play Stadium. Probably close to 50 for the entire weekend. Probably more like 40, but still, that's a lot of time. I dedicated the entire weekend to trying to finish this stupid event, and I freaking couldn't. And just to learn at the very end, I've been dashed. I've been hoodwinked. I've been bamboozled. Overwatch, this event is scuffed, and it's not fair. This repeating challenge should exist because over 10 years, your game has been propped up by the very people that play this game casually. Me. And so many others of me that play this game casually. And it's like the only game I play outside of RPGs. And I can't even make up for lost time. I can't even make up for lost challenges because the challenges require a game mode that no longer is available. How is that possible? Why is that possible? That's just not fair. Why would you gatekeep challenges? I don't know. Overwatch, this is a hit piece, and I'm sad, and I'm mad, but I'm mostly sad because I wanted that title. I wanted that title so very bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, I guess. If you stayed to the end, like, subscribe, do what you have to. But, man, I'm going to go lay down because my work doesn't start for another hour and a half. So, you know, I'm glad I got this off my chest. But this is going to hurt for a long time. And it's your fault, Overwatch, not mine. Thanks for watching.